Brand new today on the channel, we're going to check out the ToolkitRc C4 and C6 compact chargers. Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to check out a brand new charger, two brand new chargers from ToolkitRc, the C4 and the C6. They're compact, super simple chargers for beginners. All you have to do is plug in the battery and it will start automatically charging and balance charging your battery without having to fiddle with a lot of different buttons. Like this one we checked out last week, the B6 Neo. It has AC and DC, but you have to supply the power to this one, and it does not come with an AC cable. These do. They come with everything in the box. Both of these chargers, like I said, they're pretty easy to use. You have a mode button on this side. It's already set up to Lipo, and it's set to 0.5 amps. So you have a little LED here. It's kind of hard to see in the light, but it has a blue one on this side indicating which mode you're in. Zoom in just a little closer and show you the different modes. We have nickel metal, LiFe, LiHV, and standard Lipo there. We can go all the way up to 4 amp on this side. So if you want to increase how much charge rate we have, we can just push that button and it'll go all the way back down to the bottom. So if I have something like a 1550 here, I can plug this in and we can charge it at 2 amp if we want, or we can safely charge it at 1 amp. So we already have an XT60 here ready for this, and we just plug this in here just like this. And then we're going to take the balance lead and plug it in over here. You'll see negative on one side, so make sure you line up your black left side like this. And now it shows me the LED indication of how much this battery is charged. And right now, it's already charging. I didn't have to push start or do anything. It's just automatically charging this battery, and it'll give us a beep when it's done. And you'll see a full indicator light bar here for the battery itself. So that's pretty simple and pretty easy for the C4. So the C6 is the one you want to get if you have 6S batteries, but we're just going to go ahead and plug this in, and we're going to switch to Lipo, left side. And if we start all the way to the left there, plug this in, we're now charging a 4S battery on the C6. So this one will give you a little more versatility. If you have up to 6S or under, you can still select from also 4 different types of batteries, and all the way up to 5 amp with this one. And now let's go ahead and grab a 6S battery. I got a brand new one here from Tattoo. We're just gonna plug this one in. And I usually take like a paint marker, and what I'll do is I'll put a little red dot on this side, and it lets me know, just kind of visually, gives me an indication of which side goes where when I'm plugging things in. And now let's see, I can change the output as well on the fly. So now I'm charging at 3 amp. But since this is a 1300, I can charge like around 2 amp if I want to do a quick charge, or I can go all the way back down to 1 amp for a safe charge. If you charge at 1 amp, I swear your batteries will last you 10 years if you take care of them. They'll have a lot less swelling as long as you land at a nominal voltage and come back safely. So I feel like the 6S one is going to be a little bit more versatile. If you're never going to fly 6S, you could get the C4, but for me, the C6 would be the best one for me because I have a ton of 6S and I fly 6S on a lot of different quads. And this one has the same wattage on here, 50 watt, but it has a little bit higher output at 5 amps. So I think that's kind of cool too. And you can get these in both US and European types of plugs for the wall, which is also kind of sweet for people overseas. It will do 4 different battery types, like we said: Lipo, LiHV, LiFe, and nickel metal up to 12 cells, and 2 to 6S batteries on here. So it is a really pretty versatile charger. Now this one in comparison, I just want to show you guys because I know that a lot of you have seen the SkyRC B6 Neo, and look how small the B6 Neo is next to the C6, like about half the size. But this one doesn't come with any type of input power cables, but this one does have dual power input, so you can bring it in from a power bank here with a USB-C port, or an XT60 from battery in the field. So this one has a nice color screen on it. This one's about $35. So if you're kind of comparison price shopping, I'll put all the links down below for the C6, the C4. If you don't need 6S, again, grab a C4, no big deal. And the B6 Neo, in my opinion, is a nice travel charger. But if you want to keep it simple, I think ToolkitRc has done a great job with releasing a charger that is a cheap price and like stupid easy. Just select the battery you want, Lipo, LAHV, LAFE, nickel metal, left side, right side, you know, very, very simple. Much easier than being a beginner trying to start out with multi-screens inside these chargers. People get confused sometimes. So if you need battery advice, please do make a comment down below and we'll try to help you out, give you any advice. If you're brand new to FPV, you should definitely jump in our Discord. There's over 1,000 different FPV pilots in there now. We talk about FPV 24/7. It's a lot of fun. So come make friends with us in the Discord, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Take care.